Good evening, good evening, good evening. We are here. It is day number three. Day number three of 12 Days with Beth. I'm so happy to be here once again. Listen, you might be, hope you're not driving and watching me, but you might be in your car. You might be laying in the bed, getting ready for work, resting for work in the morning. You might be cooking dinner. You might be laying across your couch. I don't know what you're doing, but you're tuning in to check out day number three, 12 Days with Beth. And guess what? The song we're talking about tonight is one of my favorites. Those of you, a select few that have heard the album, you guys actually love this song. And we're going to break this song down tonight. It's going to just be me and the other writer and producer of this song. We're talking about Call Me, song number 3. You are watching 12 Days with Beth. We are day number 3. We're talking about song number 3. Marcus Divine. Welcome back, sir.
Hey, thank you for having me.
You went all black tonight, just like the Omen. How you doing?
I was all black last night.
Were you? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm mostly black, all black every day. So
That you are.
so
That you are. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me start by saying thank you so much. Those of you, let me ask a question, and y'all already know what this question is. So 1, 2, 3, go. Did you pre-order? Did you pre-order?
right.
Let's just start with that. Did you pre-order? Did you pre-order? I'm talking to my IG people. Did you pre-order? Let me start by
This
saying
day
that.
3. I think they know now when you turn that way.
But listen, they gonna get it. I want them to hear. Did you pre-order? I wanted to.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm with that part. You said when you turn, I think they get it when you go.
Oh,
I'm talking to my IG people.
so, if you haven't pre-ordered, there is going to be a link put in the feed so that you don't have to do anything but push a button. Also, my website, Beth Always Sings, is streaming across the bottom. You'll be able to go to my website, learn more about me. If you don't have my first album, you can go get that. If you don't have my children's book, you can go get that. If you don't know anything about me and you're stumbling on this and you're like, what the heck is going on and who the heck is she? You can go to that website, Beth Always Sings, learn more about me, get acclimated with me, and know, some of the things I've done and some of the things that I'm doing. So, song number 3, Call Me. Marcus Divine.
Yeah.
I remember when I first heard that song.
Okay. Tell the people.
I'm going to tell the people. So, those of you that know me, know of me, know that I was on season 16 of The Voice. That was like 2019 is when it actually aired. But the process for getting on a television show like that starts probably the year before. Y'all don't know that. I'm about to give y'all some tea tonight. So I am in my hotel room. I had been in LA for a minute, back and forth, and I am on Facebook, as we do, and I catch Marcus Divine doing a live, and he's playing this song, and it was something like, I don't know, you were working on the music and you were playing it, I think, to get feedback from the people. Marcus, is that what it was?
Well, I do sometimes. I be like taking the weirdest samples or things, and I just show people like, I made a whole song out of this. So that's what it was. It was just me. It wasn't a song for no certain purpose.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So.
And at this time, Marcus and I had only worked on maybe one other song for my first album. Am I correct with my timeline?
Yep.
So I'm in my hotel room. I'm in LA. I'm sitting there. I'm looking at Facebook, and he comes on with this song, and I'm watching and I'm listening. I said, "Oh," and I think you said that song was for somebody else.
No, it wasn't for nobody. My daughter wanted it. This is when I was producing the EP on my daughter, and when she heard it, she's like, "Oh, I want that song. I want that for me."
I got off after his live was over. I called him on the phone, and I said, "What you gonna do with that song? Because I really, really like it." And he, he worked it out some kind of way because it's on the album. So, right. I think,
no doubt.
What was your inspiration for that song? What were you thinking about when you were working on that track?
I don't know. I don't know. Nothing like specific. It was just, I think I probably heard her singing or something.
Okay.
I heard well, the song is "Call Me." I took the sample from Aretha Franklin, and I heard the song, and I'm like, man, this is dope. I would love to flip it and turn it a whole nother new song out of her just saying "Call Me," like, you know what I mean? So
And what I heard was enough to make me really, really interested and pick up the phone.
yeah,
Those of you who are tuning in,
because you weren't even supposed to be talking to nobody. Nobody wasn't even supposed to know where you were in the world.
nobody knew where I was except for just immediate family and friends because I was gone, just immediate. And I called Marcus and I told him, I did tell him where I was because at that point, I was in my mind processing what I was going through, meaning that television show. And by the television show, I'm talking about NBC's The Voice. I was processing everything that I was going through. We were having rehearsals every day. It was nonstop. But I knew that that was not going to be a forever. And I knew that there was going to be a time where I was going to be off that show. And before I had even known that how far I was going to even go on the show, I was planning what I was going to do next. I
Which
was
is
planning.
smart.
Yeah, because a lot of times you get in a situation, you get on those shows and you don't know what you're going to do next. You have no idea what you're going to do. And you think that that show is going to catapult you into stardom.
Right.
It does change your fan base. You do grow fans. My numbers changed. My awareness, the awareness of Beth did change. But I was like, what am I going to do as an artist? Am I going to put music out myself? Where's this music going to come from? How am I going to do it? So with calling you, that was me in preparation for album number 2 because we had already done album number 1
Mm-hmm.
and you did Love Hurts on that album. So I get home from the show and I don't even remember, did we start working on that in between breaks of me coming home, or I was already off the show
No,
when
I think no, we were off actually. We were off the show
okay.
because I think that we didn't actually get to cut that record. Um, no, we didn't even cut that record till after we came back from the shut-in from the. I don't remember
So I was
recording.
on the show by that
Yeah,
time.
yeah, you were off. Yeah, that
So
wasn't, and it was the first record you talked about for this record. But we actually went in into a shut-in and did 5 other songs before we did
and
"Call Me."
ladies and gentlemen, so if you tuned in last night, and because I'm trying to just what the purpose of 12 days with Beth is for one, for you to get to know me better, see me in real time, but also to understand the writing process from the producers, from the writers, from the artists, of what it takes to put a record together.
Right.
Guys, it's so much. And we were talking about that last night when we were talking about song number 2, that sometimes you write a song, sometimes you produce a song, or you work on music for a song, and that song sits for a couple years.
Yeah.
You had worked on that song. I didn't even record it till maybe almost a year later, maybe
Yeah. Something like
or
that. Yeah.
2. Yeah.
Hmm.
So that song was there sitting, and he knew I wanted to do it, but we just hadn't gotten to it because, like he said, we got with some other producers and writers, and we went away to write, to totally shut in, lock in, and write. And that's I guess we should eventually talk about that, the process of how
How the whole project came about.
yeah, how the whole
Yeah.
project came about. Um, and we haven't. There's not a song that we've covered yet that was part of that process.
No,
Yeah,
not yet.
so we'll get to that. But when we actually got to writing this song, it has such a warm feel to it. It has such a the bass in it, the bass line, the melody, and you really worked with me to make sure that I delivered that song, the vision that you had.
Right.
Um, Sometimes I'm challenged in the booth vocally, you guys. Sometimes I get in there and I don't know what I'm gonna sing or how I'm gonna sing it. And one of the great things with working with Marcus is not only is he a great producer, but he's also a great singer. So he's able to help me navigate through the song or how I should be performing it.
And this is one of the few songs that we started that I had an idea of what I wanted the hook to be.
Mm.
Like, you know what I mean? But that was because of the way I used the sample. I knew how it needed to fall, in order for it to, to all work together.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this sample, this reference in the
Hmm.
song, which I absolutely adore this song. And those who've heard it, some of them are saying it's one of their favorite songs. It was when I heard it, it clicked with me. It touched my heart. It pulled on my heartstrings. It immediately got my attention because the sample used is from Aretha Franklin from her song Call Me. And
Hmm.
that's very significant to me for many reasons. For one, when I heard the song Marcus was working on, I was on The Voice. And those that caught me on the show know that my blind audition song was an Aretha Franklin song.
Hmm.
So that in itself was near and dear to my heart. Second, some of you know, some of you don't, may have seen or heard in some interviews. My father, the late Johnny Griffith, was a funk brother from Motown, and he happened to be Aretha Franklin's first keyboard player when she went on the road. So she's always been somebody near and dear to me. My dad used to joke about that story and tell me, "Oh yeah, I worked with Aretha Franklin. I used to do this and do this and do that," and I thought he was joking, honestly. You guys, I got an opportunity to talk to Miss Franklin face to face. And I told her who I was, told her my name, and asked her did she remember my father. And the first thing she said is, your daddy was my first keyboard player. And I said, oh my God. So for her to validate what my dad was saying was just incredible. And we lost the queen, and to be able to pay homage to her and to take her music and add, a modern spin on it I think is incredible. Um, I'm grateful that the person who we're paying homage to in this song, I got an opportunity to meet and take a picture with.
Yeah.
So the song is just about, it's a love song. It's basically saying, call me if
Hmm.
you need comfort, if you need love, if you need somebody to be there with you, if you need a friend,
Right. Hmm.
to call me. And I think during this time right now, so many people are going through so many things, and some people don't have anybody to
Right.
call. They don't have a comfort, and they don't have a support. So when you guys hear this song on September 30th, I hope that you absolutely love it. Absolutely love it.
Definitely.
This song is track number 3.
Hmm.
It is one of my favorites. But you know what? Y'all gonna keep hearing me say it's one of my favorites. I feel like I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
12 children.
You do be like, this is my favorite one. Oh, this is so dear to my heart. This is my favorite
And
one.
the thing is, I love all of the
No,
songs.
I get the trust me. I get it because I feel exactly the same way.
When you contribute to a body of work like that, it becomes part of you. And like Ron Ledford, you guys, you'll see Ron in the comments putting in the pre-sale link. Ron says this song is his absolute favorite, and he absolutely loves it. So
Okay,
and there's
Ryan.
yep, and there's a clip that we put up to promote for tonight, and you can hear a little bit of the song. So we're not able to play the song right now. When you're on Facebook and you're on social media, there are some licensing issues that you have to have cleared, even if it's your own song. Can y'all believe that? So that's what we have to follow protocol. And some of those things haven't come through yet. So we're able to only put in just a little snippet of it for you to hear. But we do want you to definitely go back and check out hearing that snippet. What is the release date? It is September 30th.
That's right.
What is my question to everyone? Did you pre-order? Listen, I'm getting texts every day, or text messages, because I said Texas. It's not Texas, it's a state. I'm getting text messages with people telling me that they've been pre-ordering the album. And I thank you so very much. This is my second album that we're putting out on my record label. I'm
Hmm.
so extremely proud of myself. I'm so extremely proud of the hard work that I put in. And I'm so extremely proud of the producers and writers that believed in me enough to give me great songs and knew that I was able to do these songs and to give the message that we wanted to convey. So let me give you a little statistical information, little stats. I just checked Amazon, and under new releases, you guys, we're number 9. We're still in the top 10, which is great. This album is not even out yet, and people
That's
are
right.
pre-ordering. And you guys, I'm showing up on the chart from Amazon. So please, if you haven't pre-ordered, for my people in Instagram, there's a link in my bio. You can click on that and it'll take you to pre-order. If you are iTunes, you will get an instant gratification song, which means there is one of my songs that will instantly become available so that you can put it in your playlist. You can listen to it now before September 30th. You can tell your friends. Listen, I need y'all to tell your friends. Do you remember this, Marcus? Let me ask you a question. You probably do. And I'm dating myself when I tell y'all this. Do y'all remember that commercial where the lady would say, and I told my friends, and my friends told their friends, and their friends told their friends, and their friends told their friends, and all these little boxes start splitting up. Some of
Mm-hmm.
y'all know that means, yeah, I'm old if I remember that commercial because that's a really, really old commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, and that's what I want you guys to do. I am an independent artist and I don't have the $1 million budget to market. So guess who's my marketing team? You all.
Right.
Each and every one of you are my marketing team. And I thank you guys. I want you all to tell a friend. I want you all to tell family. You know, it's been talked about lately that R&B is dead. Is R&B dead, Marcus?
I don't know. I don't get in them conversations. As long as I'm breathing, it ain't dead.
Well, that's what I want you to say.
Yeah, I'm telling you my answer. You can't tell me how to answer.
I'm not
I
telling you
don't get in them conversations online about it being dead. I'm living,
that.
so
No,
it's not.
I wanted you to say that it's not because we're making good R&B music and
Uh,
people want to say
I
that.
know.
Yeah,
Hey, ma'am.
yes.
R&B is not dead as long as I'm breathing. Was my answer.
Y'all see how he be getting me together?
Because you about to give me a whooping. I'm trying to give you my answer. I'm like, hey, hold up.
But I'm like, say it ain't dead. No, but
I'm like, whoa.
you know, people are often telling me that they're looking for good music. They want to hear some R&B and
Mm-hmm.
they want to hear something new and fresh. Well, we
Right.
have delivered that product to you. We
Yeah.
have done that for you. And it is just the click of a button. All you have to do is click on my link tree and it will take you right to where you can pre-order the album. Now, I also want to let you guys know a lot of you are commenting in the feed. I can't see it because of the way it's set up for me, but I will go back and review the comments. If you have pre-ordered, I want to go back later after this and I
You
want to
can't
see
see the
what
feed.
no, I can't.
Oh man, you don't have a private chat in the comments on the right side of your computer.
No, I don't.
Oh, you're not on the computer.
I'm on my iPad.
Ah,
Is that why?
probably is your iPad sideways.
It's horizontal.
Yeah, that would be sideways.
Oh.
Hey, hey,
Hi guys.
they be getting us for real, like how we are every day over here. Yeah,
Listen, y'all. Because he be like, did I ask you
we
that?
laugh all day
Yeah,
long. It
but
doesn't make
I'll
sense.
go, I'll say something. I'll be like, he be like, don't be telling me what to, and I'll be like, I just wanted you
That
to
is
ask.
funny. Be like, is it sideways? Yes, no, it's horizontal.
I mean, what is that sideways? Lewis is back there saying, yeah.
Where you at? I wish I could see.
Listen, enough.
Oh,
Listen, I'm having so much fun. Listen, you guys, a lot of you don't get to see me and how we joke and how we're silly and all of that
oh man.
stuff. And we laugh all day because we just
Hey, I always say they need a camera follow them always. They be having me die laughing.
well, yeah, I just so mine is sideways. I can't see what you guys are saying, but I will definitely go back. But what I want you guys to do is pre-order. That's first and foremost because we are number 9. And second, what I would like for you all to do is tell a friend. I need you all to be my marketing. You all are my street team. We're doing
Mm-hmm.
this grassroots. We're doing good for it to be number 9 under the new releases. That's just exceptional. And this is day 3 of 12 days of Beth, and we're talking about Call Me. And with
Mm-hmm.
that song, with this song that you all will be able to hear on September 30th, you're going to hear the Queen.
Yeah.
And we love her and we adore her for her contribution to American music, her contribution to Black history, her contribution to Black girls like me who grew up watching her and listening to her, aspiring to be like her. And now I'm doing my own music under my own label, and I'm so grateful for that opportunity. And I'm, you know what, but I'm grateful that I made an opportunity for myself because nobody's giving me anything. I'm working really, really hard for it.
Definitely.
I have great people that work with me. I never say people work for me, they work with me to make me great. But first and foremost, I had to know that I was great enough to even do it. And so I am excited. And I also encourage each and every one of you to look inside for your greatness, to do some things that you've always wanted to do, that you're sitting on.
Mm-hmm.
I took a long time to even put my first album out. So the fact that I'm putting my second album out right now is extremely overwhelming to me. I'm full, y'all. Like, people say I'm just full because I know the dreams that I had as a little girl. I know the dreams that I had as a teenager, and I'm seeing these things happen as a
Hmm.
woman. And I'm so grateful that I never gave up on me and I never quit on me. And I kept pushing for the things that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So with that is the birth of the second album, which is called Get to Know Me. So Get to Know Me will be out September 30th. You will get all 12 songs. If you are on Amazon, go ahead and pre-order. If you are on
Right.
iTunes, go ahead and pre-order. But
Right.
also know that you get an instant gratification song on the iTunes when you pre-order. So Marcus, let me ask you a question. I want to know, and I guess the people want to know too, because we never talked about that. What is it like working with me as a singer?
Oh wow.
Me as a
Um. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that one. Um. First of all, you're not a quitter. That's one thing I will say. You work with a lot. No matter how hard, what I'm asking, how hard it may be, you don't give up and get frustrated. Like I'm done and walk out. You willing to stand there and try. As long as until
yeah,
we get it. You know what I mean? And I think that's something I think any producer would love because a lot of times you get artists that get in there and get frustrated and they just mess the day up for everybody. You know what I mean? So for me, it's one thing to, you know, just be able to sing, you know what I mean? But it's another to be like, yo, I'm willing to work as hard as I need to get it. You know what I mean? And growth, you're a person that's not afraid to grow. And sometimes it's painful. I think we talked about that not too long ago. It's painful sometimes when growing. You know what I mean? And I remember like, yo, we're gonna go a whole different route, vocally on this record. You know what I mean? And it took some. That was a challenge for you to be like, okay, certain things I gave you homework. Go listen to this. Go listen to this. Study that. Because when we get started, these are the things I'm gonna be pulling out of you to help make this record, you know, a different record. That you say you want to go this way. This is how we get there. And so working with you to me, it's a pleasure. I mean, like, we've been rocking out this long because the one thing about me, I don't be nowhere I don't want to be. So if it was bad, nah, you not in my booth. But you welcome there anytime. It's definitely a privilege and a pleasure to work with you.
thank you so much. Um, I tell singers all the time, you have to be able to trust your producer. And Marcus touched on us going in a different direction. I'm a singer used to doing ballads and belting out these notes and all this kind of stuff. And sometimes you have to trust your producer if your producer tells you to go in a different way and not be so singy, if I'm
Yeah.
explaining that correct, and have more of a vibe. And with this song, Call Me, this song has, some singing in it, but there's just a vibe. It just feels good. I love the bass line in the song. I love the melody of the song. And I love the writing of the song. Let's talk about the writing of the song.
Hold on.
Um,
Hold on for 1 second. I want to say this before we get to that.
uh-huh.
I want to touch back on the singing part. You you have your certain things. You be like, because I remember a couple of times you were like, "You sure you don't want me to sing that note?" And you sure you don't want me to go here or take it up there? I was like, "No, sing this right here. Stay right here," because everybody think the is the selling point of the song, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Nah, sing this note, mean it, and you're gonna be good." So I just want to say, like, I just want to say that.
You know, with singers, yeah, we got our money note. We got our area which feels good to us to sing in, and sometimes that's not what the song calls for.
Hmm.
And again, I say that could have gone in a different direction with me demanding to sing the song the way I want to sing to make me feel comfortable,
Right,
or do I allow myself to trust you and to produce me so that we get the results that I actually asked for?
right, and trust the record. You see, the thing is, when you write a good record, sometimes you could talk a good record, they'd be like, "Oh my God, those words are beautiful."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So trusting your writing and everything. So it wasn't just the melody; it's everything. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? You had to trust all of that and be like, "Oh yeah, we good." You know. So,
yeah. I enjoyed this song because one of the things, and many people know this, and if you don't know, I love doing background, and this song has such warm background vocals that I laid on this song, and they just feel so good and warm. Um, and all backgrounds don't have to be stacked harmony and give you the choir sound. You know, sometimes harmonies or your backgrounds are just perfectly laid unison notes.
yeah.
And so this record has all of that. It has the warmth, it has the vibe, it has some highs, and it
Hmm.
has some lows, but it definitely kept me in the pocket for just to vibe out on this song and to give the message that when you're all alone, just pick up the phone and call me.
Right.
So that's the theme of the song. And we also wanted to give a female perspective. I'm calling the guy, or I'm talking to the guy saying, if you need me, call me. You know, I'll be
Hmm.
there for you. I'll have your back. And I think that that's a theme on my record. Um, Being a strong woman and knowing that I can be there to support, I can be
Hmm.
there to give love.
Hmm.
And this song, this record is not necessarily talking about me asking for love. I'm talking about giving the love. And I think that's what people need to do more of, is give love and be a support.
That's a good observation. Most of the time, people are always asking for something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, or saying what they need in the process and in the situation. And for you to write a record, for us to write a record about, nah, what's up with you? What you need?
We
That's dope. I like that.
Yeah.
I like it as if I didn't write on the record. I
Yeah.
like that. That was
You know this, Marcus, and this you know.
that's funny. Oh yeah.
But yeah, so and I think the song that we covered last night was about that too. Let me be the one to be there for you and love you and hold you and help you. So these are very empowering songs, because you have to be a
Yeah.
strong person to be able to give love and be strong enough to give it and still retain some love for yourself at the same time.
Because you sung it from the POV of the victor and not the victim in
Mm,
this on this album. You know what I mean?
yes.
So
Well, this is a victorious album. I'm so excited about it. I had to go there. Victory! Listen, you guys, this is going to be a short one tonight. But I want to say, if you've already pre-ordered, thank you so much. Those of you that pre-ordered on Amazon, those that pre-ordered on iTunes, thank you so very much. Those of you that have told a friend and family to go pre-order my album, I appreciate that, because what we want to happen is on September 30th, we want the numbers to be crazy, that you all have come out and supported me in record numbers. You all have put this independent artist on the map. They're not going to know where I came from or how it happened, but you'll be able to pat yourself on the back and say that you did something to push an artist, and push an artist from your hometown.
yeah,
I'm so excited. I'm so appreciative of that. For those of you that already have pre-ordered, and if you haven't pre-ordered, you need to pre-order.
right,
You need to pre-order. I don't know what you're waiting on. The
right.
button is right
And
there.
go
Just
buy
click
some iTunes gift cards for the family members and let them pre-order.
that. Listen, that's really good. iTunes gift cards. You all can do that. So listen,
Hmm.
today has been day 3 of 12 days with Beth. We were talking about Call Me. That's written by Marcus Divine and myself, produced by Marcus Divine. It's track number 3 on the album Get to Know Me. That album will be out September 30th. I can't wait. And again, I want you guys to go down into the comments. If you've pre-ordered already, go in the comments and let me know you pre-ordered, so I can go personally thank you for supporting my project. And
Hmm.
tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. On that note, you guys, it's 9:30. We've been on for 30 minutes. We're going to be back tomorrow. It's
That's
day
right.
4. 12 Days with Beth. We'll be talking about track number 4 tomorrow. Stay tuned. Keep up with my Facebook page. Tell a friend. And I want you to invite your friends to watch our lives as well. We
And
want
I think we got a little treat for them Friday, right?
we yes, I think we do. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna
So
have a treat for you
yeah.
Friday,
So
and
just
also
make sure
before.
you. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No,
Treat on Friday. I like
no.
treats.
Oh no, I was just saying we got a treat for them on Friday. So whatever you do, you don't want to miss Friday.
You don't want to miss Friday. And
Yeah.
also, too, I want to give a shout out to my management. He's behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Courtney Benjamin, you are going hard for me. I love you and appreciate you. And thank you so much for having the vision to slow me down and release this record the right way. This was Courtney's idea to do the 12 Days with Beth. He has been working diligently. He's been working very hard to make sure that the release of this album is a success. And when it comes out, it grows legs and it takes off running. I intend on you all buying tickets to see me perform somewhere because of the work that you're doing to help me out to put this album out. You guys, it's your girl Beth signing out with my guest tonight and producer, my A&R of my record label, my right hand, Marcus Divine. We were talking about track number 3, Call Me. We will be back on tomorrow night, same
Hmm.
place,
That's
same
right.
time, 9 p.m. Sharp. Did you pre-order? If you haven't pre-ordered, click on the link. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
All right, y'all.